LA couple is going viral because they spent less than $500 on their wedding, and I am so glad because most people are followers by nature. Now everyone sees that it's okay to spend $500 on a wedding. She spent just $47 on a wedding dress, and she looked it beautiful. He spent only $100 on his tux, and wonderful. They went to a great spot. They didn't have to buy a permit. They only invited less than 30, 40 people. And they can take that $30,000 that they didn't spend on their wedding, and they can invest it. They can buy a house with that. They can invest in real estate, start a business. I hate to see people post status. They need to teach our children financial literacy. No, it starts in the home from day one. If you are letting your child, hey dad, let's go to Chuck E. Cheese, let's go to McDonald's, and you're just spending, and they're seeing you not worry about the price. Somebody I know threw a $4,000 and was bragging about it. $4,000 birthday party for a 4-year-old child. Renting their house. You just spent a down payment, a good down payment, on a house, on a birthday party. Help it make sense. My daughter went to, somebody threw like a $5,000 birthday. They had a magician. They rented out a hall, food for days. Everything was custom, gifts and cakes and a DJ. And then my daughter went to somebody else's birthday party that was at a house. They bought Domino's pizza. They had a homemade cake. Guess which one she had more fun at? My daughter's friend, they family literally made a birthday card. They took a piece of paper. She drew cartoons on it, said happy birthday. Cut it out, colored it, and gave it to and stapled it just like a card and gave it to my daughter. They didn't spend one red penny on that birthday card. But here it is, most people are spending $5 and $6 just to say here, and so somebody can say, oh, happy birthday, throw it away. We just throw our money away on any and every thing. You gotta teach your child, you gotta teach your family financial literacy. The game to getting rich is what you are willing to sacrifice. When you're around somebody that's wealthy, the reason they are wealthy is because, and what you don't see is they sacrificed. It may be sacrificing their time. It may be sacrificing their money. I got a partner who is well off. Not one time have I ever seen him just go splurging money. His clothes, average. His car, below average. His shoes, non-existent. Pretty much. I never see him splurging and throwing away money. And this is why he takes every dime that he has and he's investing it into real estate, into stocks. You don't see him driving a Benz. You don't see him with expensive clothes or cars. He takes every dime and sacrifices it. Yes, he could go on vacation today. Yes, he could go pop bottles and go live his best life. But he sacrifices, and that's what people don't see from people who are actually well off. Have a plan for your child and start them off early and start yourself off now. If you don't have rental property, you should be trying to get a rental property. If you are still renting, no question, your goal every day should be towards owning. No way should you be spending anything more than $200-300 on your child's birthday party if you're renting. You should not have big screen TVs. You should not be G'd up, and you should not be driving a $50,000 car. That should be common sense, and that it's not. It's just mind blowing to me. So Once you have an investment goal, you can cut corners with a lot of things. I used to feel very sorry for people who were poor. Until you start hanging with people that are poor, you actually see why they are poor. You go to the store and they just throw it in the bag. And I'm penny pinching. I'm like, ugh, I can't buy a little 22 ounce of Pepsi. I'd rather spend $1 less and get a full 2 liter. Honestly, I think it's common sense to spend less money than you have. Sacrifice. That's why I'm so big on reward versus punishment. If you go out there and do stupid things, you get stupid results. I tell people, invest your money, save your money. If you don't have mutual funds, stocks, bonds, index funds, college funds for your child at 18, why are you bragging about not putting them out? You're not setting them up for success. Meantime, between time, everybody else's kids at 18 has a mutual funds, stocks and bonds, savings, college. And here it is. We out buying Jordans, iPhones, new cars, houses we can't afford. And I don't see why that's not even common sense, and why is that such a hard decision to make, not spend so much money. I think here in the U.S. that we're so spoiled, we buy what we want and beg for what we need.